Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Grizzlies versus Timberwolves NBA matchup on Friday, December 8th, 2023. Of course, we do tons of free picks at Pickdawgz every day, but if you're looking for the games you like the best, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz, and click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use that discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make bigger bets. If that's you, text the number that you see on the screen. It's the only way to get those products is to text. But let's get to this one. We got the Grizzlies taking on the Timberwolves. The Grizz really not having a great season. Continue to wait for Ja Morant. This is game 21, so just a few games away from Ja returning to the Grizz. But have they dug themselves too deep of a hole to make the playoffs? It doesn't really seem so, because if they can at least maybe go 500 here on in, you get Ja, you go on a little run, and, well, all of a sudden you're right back in the thick of things. But the Grizzlies have been pretty terrible, but 4-6 in their last 10 games, so actually picking it up a little bit. While the Timberwolves, 8-2 straight up in their last 10, but 5-5 against the number. This is not the same Timberwolves team that we've seen in recent years that, all of a sudden hits a bump in the road and, before you know it, they're in the middle of a tailspin. This Timberwolves team actually looks like they are for real and that they have figured a few things out that took them a very long time to figure out. And I think Anthony Edwards actually has figured that out for them, that he's the guy. And it's like having, Gobert as, your fourth option, having, Karl Anthony Towns that he doesn't have to do everything. I think it makes this team just so much better, so much more exciting. And I think seeing a player like Edwards emerge onto the scene is always fun, because it's always like, where does he land as we see him ascend those ranks, among the top players in the league? And that's exactly what he's doing right now. And the Timberwolves are exciting to watch. It's like I've had the Timberwolves circled as a team to watch for years, right? And every year they come out and it's like, oh man, this talented team that just simply does nothing. But this year they are doing something. But last time out, they didn't really do anything. They didn't cover the spread against the Spurs. They did win that game. They were up and outside of the number for a while, and that thing could not hold them off. But that was win number 5 in a row for this Minnesota Timberwolves team that is just really turning it on. I think, for the Grizz, what they're going to more have to look at is winning the winnable games. And I'm just not so sure that this is one. When Ja was out in the past, we saw the Grizz play some really good defense. We've seen them play defense once again, but it's not enough to get it done for them because the offense just hasn't been there without Ja's input, right? So it's like that's really the problem that they've had. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves, how do you become an average team to a really good team, or how do you become a bad team to a competitive team? You start D'ing it up, and the Timberwolves have the number 1 shooting percentage against in the entire NBA. They are 3rd best at defending the perimeter. I think this is just a bad matchup for the Grizz. I'm going to take the T-Wolves, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They'll put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.